Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at the biotech chart here via IBB as well as some of the individual components of IBB so we can get a nice overall picture of where biotechs are headed as a whole group. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, visit us on the homepage and get to know us a little bit better. If you like the free videos and analysis that we give to you on a daily basis, it's truly nothing in comparison to the membership that you get at thetradinganalyst.com. The best part is, once you sign up with your free 7-day trial, you're going to gain instant access to the profitable trade alerts that members are getting on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity and we'd love to help you. Alright, so let's get going with this chart here. Taking a look here, no surprise that we're headed lower. As we've been warning you that IBB was vulnerable for a down move, and that's exactly what we got here. Now, what to do with IBB? Well, we're coming into a little level of support, and that's based off of these couple of lows right here, and then you can see it was previous resistance right here, as well as previous resistance right here. So about 286, 287 is going to be that level that you want to look at for support. And then we've also got an uptrend line right here that started right here in November of 2016. Got a bounce almost there, here, right here, and that lines up perfectly with this support level right here. Now, there's a big time gap down on IBB. We haven't really had a big gap down like we got right here. So to me, IBB is looking a little bit vulnerable, and to me, the risk is to the downside right here, as the rest of the stock market is nearing all-time highs. We've got IBB, which is far from all-time highs, okay? Very far from all-time highs, and in fact, we're still below some very key resistance. We had this previous support over here, right there. We broke that support over here. And as you can see, we keep on getting rejected around this area from these previous lows. And that's exactly what happened again. So IBB and biotechs really need to prove itself before solidifying any kind of longer term bullishness. So each time this price has gotten up to these points, it has been rejected. So it has to do some proving because it hasn't really broken out on a long-term time frame. So now we've covered the IBB chart. Let's take a look at some individual names so we can get a good look here. So we've got AMGN that we're going to look at first. And AMGN, you can see, is obviously a big part of the IBB gap down because it gapped down big. And AMGN is coming into a big level here right around 164, 165, which is just a few bucks lower than where we're at. You can see it acted as support these few days right here. And we've also got this uptrend line that matches up perfectly with that support. It started right here. There's a bounce, there's a bounce, there's a bounce, and we're coming into that level right here. The next nearest support for AMGN is going to be right here at about 160, 159, and that's based off of this previous few days of resistance right here, and then a couple of days right here. So those are the two main levels here for AMGN you want to focus on in the near term for support. Next one we're going to take a look at is AGN. And AGN, just in a downtrend, you can see that very clearly right here. Started back here in about August of 2015. Got a rejection here, right there, lower high, lower high, lower high right here. And you can see a lot cleaner than the IBB chart here. This was that previous support right here. You can see we gapped below that support, and ever since then it's getting rejected at that level, rejected at this level, and then again getting rejected at that same level right here. So not only does IBB need to prove itself, but AGN needs to prove itself as well. And you can see the next nearest support where it's likely headed to is that 221, 222 mark You can see it was previous resistance here, previous resistance here. We broke over that level, got a nice breakout. So now this level is going to act as support because former resistance turns into support. Next one we're going to take a look at is Celg, and you can see here we're at this key resistance level. You can see it was resistance here, right there, and then here we are. What do you know? And not only that, but we were trading in this really nice channel right here, and this is the first break of that channel. So we got several bounces here, there, and here we are breaking that channel line right here. So to me, the risk is to the downside for Celg, and I do think it's going to be headed lower here in the near term. Next one we're going to take a look at is Regn. Regn got that gap down with Amgn as well as a lot of IBB, and you can see again Regn needs to prove itself. All right, you can see made these highs over here in 2015, and we haven't quite recovered from that level. This is basically, a big drawdown. All right, losing almost 50%. It's about 40% of value right there, headed lower. And we've basically been trading sideways for almost a year and a half now. So short term, we're coming into a level of support based off of this uptrend line right here, right there, and here we are pretty much right at it right now. Below that, there's a support level at around 360, and that's based off of this support right here and this previous resistance right here. So that's some two levels on Regn that you want to be focusing on. Next one we're going to focus on is Gild. And Gild, just to look at the longer term picture here, again, this is what a downtrend looks like. Okay, this is what a downtrend looks like, and this is why picking bottoms is such a deadly option here, because you never know when it's going to end. You got to get some kind of constructive action, and we haven't really gotten that on Gild. Okay, so making lower lows and lower highs, and just really a destructive chart. So just to focus on the more shorter term levels here, big time resistance at about 71. You can see it was previous support right there, here, right there. Broke below it right here, and you can see very easy, came up, got rejected at that previous support, which is now resistance, and it headed lower. We've also got this downtrend line that started right here, rejected here, and right here that you want to be focusing on here for some short-term trading. And then also we've got this longer-term downtrend line up here. So nothing really bullish about this stock right here, and it is very vulnerable for lower prices here in the short term and in the long term. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video, everyone. Again, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, visit us on the homepage and get to know us a little bit better. If you like the free videos and analysis we give to you on a daily basis, it's nothing in comparison to the membership you get at thetradinganalyst.com. Once you sign up with your free 7-day trial, you're not only going to get access to those profitable trade alerts that I mentioned earlier, but you're also going to get instant access to the private Twitter feed, the daily watch list, the real-time trade alerts that are sent directly to your cell phone via text message, so you're never going to miss a beat in the market and you're never going to miss an alert. You're also going to get access to the exclusive daily member videos, webinars, and an education from mentors like myself who truly care about your success in the market. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you.